Welcome. We made it to the PM. It's the PM post up tonight. No jogging, nothing, no activities. It's not going to be as spirited as an effort as I would like, but it's something. And that's what counts. Remember what I said. It's not about the quality. It's not about the quantity, even. It's about the consistency. Getting videos out every day. At least one, something. Kind of dabbling around with format and stuff. Morning run, whatever. Hopefully I get up for the run on time. Parlay that into a hot fire take on Front Street. To just I don't know, lack of a better word, rant. So, where you left off? Baseball. Clowning on baseball is a sport in itself. That's what it feels like. And I'm just winning. Like undefeated. It's been a hell of a year. Alright. So, you're baseball, you're a doormat. I'm gonna wipe my feet off here before I enter the house of the WNBA. You know this got some good shit. You know what? I'm gonna keep this short because not even 30 seconds into me getting online to find something to either A, argue, or B, support one of my arguments I already have made in my head. I didn't even get that far. I mean, no joke. So here I am on SI, or, what SI? No, yeah. This one's not SI. So here I am on SI, I think is the first article that I pulled up. Just doing a general search on, WNBA, or no, what'd I do? Oh, I wanted to look up their numbers, their ratings, okay? So, we're just gonna go, we'll use one thing for the argument, and that's what I just mentioned. God, thank God for this metal chopstick. Dang it, need a longer one. Anyway, so the WNBA and was looking up, the revenue, because it's always, and I've never seen the real data or looked that up, the primary source. So I mean, this obviously isn't primary source, but I'll take their word for it. So I want to look up the WNBA numbers. What their viewership's looking like on average. Okay? And then also, as I mentioned, wanted to see the revenue, because it's been long, for some time, that it's a money loser. The WNBA and the NBA, takes care of the bill. There's another argument that branches off of this WNBA. Them wanting equal pay. All right, we'll save that one. We'll save that one for later. But this is the one that just shut me down immediately after going online for 30 seconds. And this is coming from strictly a business point of view, or margins, just pure margins. Just making a dollar, just making a profit, right? Plain and simple. How much well, I don't know. I didn't get to that because all I read was for the first 20 years, the NBA didn't generate any profit. Or the WNBA didn't turn a profit. Let me see what it said. So, I'm thinking, well, there you go. That's the argument. They can't make money. They don't even realize that their own product sucks. So much so that for the first 20 years, they didn't make a damn cent off their product. That's how bad it is. And they're still trying to peddle it to us. Not peddle it, I mean force feed it. It's damn near become the next vaccine, practically. God, this little chair. If you come to... ESPN's been force feeding us WNBA, women's basketball, two separate things I want to distinguish, okay? But ESPN has been peddling women's basketball, force feeding it. You know, when they're... Okay, other than it being like hard to watch, just because it's the pace and you grew up watching NBA for 35, 40 years. Like, where are we here? The first 20 years, you didn't make a dollar. From a business standpoint, that's a failing model. Fail, year after year. They're still trying to sell it, force feed it to us. And if they've proven for 20 years, they can't make a dollar off of it. They can't figure out and that they figured out they'd make a profit for 20 years. Or maybe we figured it out to solve it this time. No, not anytime soon either. Now, that brings me to, I guess, yeah, I'm probably gonna field some hate. I think it's saying I'm hating. Well, I'm not hating. I'm being objective here. Okay, for a pure business standpoint, model, turn a profit, making margins, recouping, and then some. The WNBA ain't it. That's a fact. That's facts. Children's call it. The youths of America will call that facts. All right. Now, so, basketball, WNBA, women's basketball, WNBA, two different things. I'll watch the NC2A tourney. I watched the last 2 years out of convenience because it was on in the hotel I was at, but nonetheless I could watch something else. I didn't. I chose to watch, and it was Caitlin Clark. What do you know? The only reason to watch the WNBA. So, go watch that, you know? No, I'm not sexist, misogynistic, or whatever. Volleyball. Love volleyball. Some real gems of, yeah, you know what I'm talking about. I love volleyball. Track and field. Track and field, there you go. A single sport. What's the word? Told you, it's getting late. Or early. Anyway, track and field. Boom. Right there. I'll watch, and I have, and I'll do it again. God damn it. I'll go down to Eugene, Oregon, to Hayward Field, and I'll watch the NC2As. I'll watch the World Championships. I'll watch the Olympic trials. And guess what? I will pay dear attention to the women. That's right. Shelly Ann Fraser Price. Hey, boogie there. Track and field, volleyball, shooting, college, high school basketball. I'll watch that over NBA. I'd rather watch I'd rather watch development, you know? Plus, these WNBA players, they're so entitled too. They think they're worth a lot more than they actually are. Again, from a business standpoint, you know, I will go there. They want equal pay, okay, that's not happening. You want near equal pay? Okay, we're gonna have to pick up the workload a little bit, play some more games. This is one I've never heard. I never hear this argument either. No one ever touches on the size of the ball, okay? So let's take I'll look this up. How big is the size of a women's basketball? Jordan, do you know? How much? 28.5?
The men's is like 29.
Men's is 29?
Yeah.
What's women's? 28.5 or
28.5.
28, so it's like half an inch? Yeah. All right, let's say half the inch, just for illustration purposes.
Yes, 28.5.
28.5 and the men's is 29?
Yeah.
Okay, half an inch. In sport, where cliche so often used is, inches matter, or every millimeter or every centimeter, whatever, shit like that. Add a half inch circumference to the rim for the men. Right? Think about it. The women got a little bit better chance of making their shot on the same size rim with a smaller ball. I mean, that's just one little thing. So, but you tally all these little things up, I mean, that's a shit pie. That's a recipe for a doo-doo pie. WNBA. Look, I'm going to keep cracking on baseball, but WNBA, very crackable as well. But I don't want to do that. Believe me, I love pissing people off, but it gets annoying. The people that I piss off, listening to them be pissed off. So I don't want to piss off some people. But again, I'm a huge advocate for women's sports, man. Like I said, track and field. If you don't watch women's sports, track and field, sprinters. And that's why the WNBA sucks.